All right. Welcome back to another edition of Action Daily. I'm your host. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Trying to make this a consistent thing. I wasn't able to jump on last night, where I would like to go over real briefly here. This must have been for the 7th, which is Saturday night. Celtics took it to the Spurs, 121 to 116, high scoring game. Uh, Jazz fall to the Bulls, 126 to 118. The game that I had chosen, Mavericks and Pelicans, I think I had it like over 115 or something like that. Uh, Clearly went over, 127 to 117. Mavs put on quite a show. And then I believe I even called the upset on the prior video. Magic taking it to the Warriors, 115 to 101. I felt that since that looked like the biggest mismatch, that's where they were going to stick it to the public. So other than that, we had the Lakers edging out a close win versus the Kings, 136 to 134. Very high scoring game as well. Good night of basketball. Which brings us to today's games, where the 76ers took on the Pistons. 76ers pulled out a win, 123 to 111. I believe I had the over 117 on that one, so that hit. Moving along, Raptors ousting the Trailblazers, 117 to 105. I'm sure that was an upset for quite a few people. I believe that was a earlier game, 5 p.m. or so. Followed by Pacers, 116, conquering the Hornets, 111. Then we had the Heat versus Nets. Heat should have got that win. There should have been a foul call at the end. This was actually the only game I kind of watched the ending. Jimmy Butler should have gotten a foul call, but apparently, wasn't in the cards for him, and Heat lose to the Nets. Gritty loss. We have Grizzlies beating the Jazz 123 to 118, both high scoring teams, followed by Timberwolves and Rockets. I was kind of eyeing that game, but I just, wasn't sure. My game of the night was Thunder and Mavs. Thunder have been putting up quite a few points. Mavs were off back to back. 120 to 109 was the final. And then we have Cavs and Suns. They didn't expect that game to go far as point totals. Cavs take it to the Suns, 112 to 98, about a point total of about 210. And then finally, we have Clippers and Hawks. Hawks taking it to the Clippers. Clippers have been on a slump lately. Hawks probably trying to get their act together. That would have totaled 220. So that about wraps up the games for the weekend. Looking at tomorrow, first glance, quite a slate, about 6 games. Pelicans at Wizards, total 228. We can get that down to about 218 if we need to. That might be an option. Bulls at Celtics. I think they have like a bit of a rivalry building there. Uh, Total right now is 237, a little bit higher than I'd like to see. Bucks and Knicks at 222. I could probably get that down to 212. I would like that. Grizzlies and Spurs is another great opportunity to take an over if we can buy down some points there if it doesn't open too high. Lakers and Nuggets wouldn't be bad either. And actually, well, 238 for Kings and Magic. That is rather higher than I'd like to see the opening line. And 239.5 for Lakers and Nuggets. Also a little bit higher than I would like to see. So from what I'm showing right now, until I get a line on the Spurs and Grizzlies, I'd probably be leaning towards trying to take the over on the Bucks and the Knicks. Or Pelicans and Wizards, but I think I do like the Bucks and Knicks better since I'd be able to get a much lower number. Let's see what happens with the Spurs and Grizzlies, and we'll be back tomorrow. I may start making additional videos, maybe highlighting specific games or whatnot, but I am going to try to keep it basketball as long as possible. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. Leave any comments, anything else I could work on or incorporate. Everybody have a good night. Have a good week, and let's get it.